Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. It's your girl Montique and Callie. Joy is logging on. We are here to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? Season 14, episode 1. What is it? The Edge of Fashion? Was that it,
The
Callie?
edge of fashion.
Edge of Fashion, which was a play on
And
for
we're just gonna
everybody
act
losing
like
their edges.
wait, is that what it is?
They losing that, yeah.
I
And then
didn't
the
okay.
fashion show. Did you
I
get
didn't put
it?
that together. What we're not gonna talk about though is Marsal and them. What was that about?
What happened? Oh, y'all talking about we didn't
He's
get
like,
to
what
do
happened?
Huntsville because they bamboozled, hoodwinked. We were
Yeah.
baffled and befuddled. They didn't show it. So
Been
So we're
hoodwinked,
not talking about it.
bamboozled, led astray.
I was
It
so
ain't right.
upset. So we will be back for that Sunday, I guess. Sunday's Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We may not maybe do Monday.
I'm gonna be in Huntsville. I'm
When?
actually gonna be in
Also,
Huntsville
When are you gonna be in
this weekend.
Huntsville?
My baby
huh?
graduates.
I'm sorry.
My baby
Yeah.
graduates.
You did tell us that. Will you be back Monday or what y'all want to do?
I'm coming back Sunday.
Okay. Well, y'all want to do live Monday and just do Atlanta and Huntsville together?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
We'll do
I
Monday next
Shawty
week.
just giving up on New
No, we're
Jersey.
gonna do
Y'all
Jersey
ain't
too.
telling me.
We're gonna have a busy week because we're doing Jersey, the reunion and the last episode. And I don't know when y'all want to do that. Tuesday or Wednesday, I guess.
I don't care. I'm free.
Yeah, I'm
It's
free.
up to y'all. Only day I can
Yeah,
is Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
we're doing
can.
Jersey.
And
We got a
I'm
lot. I got a
doing
lot of notes on there
volleyball
that I want
now,
to
so I'm really free.
talk. Okay. So I'm
Monday will
gonna
work.
play this little thing that Callie made. I don't know what it is, so you know if it's Callie, it's shady. Just
It's
letting y'all
simply
know.
held to the no, no, and the no.
So if you don't like shade, don't watch it,
Marlo
okay?
is the
Because Callie
thing.
did it.
Oh Lord, let me see. I ain't
It
even
ain't too
Okay,
much
seen
let's
it.
shade.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell no. Come on, Wayne. To the no, no, no. Come on, come on. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Come on. Hell no, no. To the no, no. To the no, 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 no. To the no, no.
Callie.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't bad at all. I
No
liked
to the
it.
no.
X to the no. Let me take my beat off. All right. So season 14, they didn't have who? Portia or Cynthia, right? And then there was new
Mm-hmm.
people, Sonya, and then I guess Sheree. She's old but new. So on a scale of
Yeah.
1 to 10, 10 being the best, how did you rate the first episode?
I enjoyed it. I would give it a 7 or 8.
Okay.
Um,
What about you, Joy?
I didn't think it was a good episode, but I have no expectations for any first episodes.
Right.
It's usually what you've been up to. You kind of could see where storylines possibly would be going. But I have no expectations for a first episode. No,
Would
the
you give
only
it a
one
4?
I'm sorry, the first one I'll give it a 5. The
5.
only series that
Oh, a
I've seen that
5.
kicked it off from the first episode is New Jersey.
Jersey.
Them girls know how
They
to put on
crazy.
the show. Like the first episode, you know where it's going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's season after season after season after season.
Antoinette, you gotta watch it.
Oh,
At least watch the
You're not gonna
highlight.
watch this year?
A lot of people
It
are
was good. I
protesting the
enjoyed it.
show, but I don't know how that helps.
Are they
Like
protesting it
getting
because
it canceled, I don't know if even that's Nene's goal.
I don't think Nene will ever be able to come back though.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't think that. My point is, she's suing them, so I don't think
Right.
that is even her goal to have it canceled. Nene just wants to work. It's one
Right.
thing for you to X me out for one reason or another, and there's another thing to try to prevent me from working.
Yeah, and she's
That's a
saying
whole
they're
nother
blackballing
beast.
her, right? Or
So
blacklisting
I'm
her.
not even talking about that. I'm just saying,
Right.
right. I'm just saying, not watching. I don't know. And I'm a watch. I will admit, if it gets boring, I won't watch again.
Mm-hmm.
It's certain ones I tried to watch. I can't watch Dallas. Okay, I actually have tried. I tried to watch Beverly Hills, thinking it was gonna be terrible. I actually liked it.
Liked it, yeah.
Because I had never watched the episode of Beverly Hills up until maybe about whenever the year Gabrielle.
Garcelle.
Is that her name?
Garcelle.
Joan. Yeah, Garcia. I said
Garcelle.
So you
Gabrielle.
just,
I was
it's
like,
not
that
a
didn't
Nene
sound right
thing.
when it rolled off my
Yeah, you
tongue.
said, is that her name?
Yeah.
So it's not a Nene thing. She doesn't like the, what's
Yeah,
crotchety? What's crotchety women mean, Antoinette?
Crotchety.
they were
Crotchety.
raunchy. I will admit that. Yeah,
Like,
that's in your drawers. That's in your crouch. It's nasty. You know, it's well,
My
not
crotch is
what are we
literally,
good.
saying?
but
This show? This are we talking
Huh?
about this show yesterday was Raunchy? This one?
You think so?
I thought it was
No.
raunchy. I
That
thought
was
that I saw a very negative, very dark season ahead.
You think it's darker than
Because
New Jersey?
yes,
you saw
in a
that in this
different way.
episode
New
of Atlanta?
Jersey. Yeah, I think I like Marlo as a
No,
friend.
Marlo's
I
horrible.
think that was a terrible idea
Mm-hmm.
to give her a peach.
Peach, it was.
Because what y'all thought Nene was a mean girl.
She
You
mean.
thought I
Mhm.
don't know, name the mean girl on the market. Erica Kane.
Yeah,
It ain't a mean girl meaner than Marlo.
Marlo.
Because she
And
doesn't have any boundaries.
she does not. And you know, Carlos.
Because you think all them times Nene and Kenya argue that they ain't never thought about cutting low. Nene never crossed her mind.
Yeah.
Nene had boundaries.
Yeah.
It was places she just wouldn't go. Now everything else might have been up.
Right. Right.
But there was still boundaries. Marlo has none.
And to give her that peach, really, she wants it so bad that she's going to do
Her
some.
head's so heavy.
Yeah. Heavy
Well,
is the
she
crown.
earned her
I guess.
check yesterday.
Oh,
She earned her money yesterday.
Let's be clear. Marlo is going to earn herself.
Oh yeah.
I want to give a pat out to myself because I paid this. I said, for you Kenya, what do y'all call Kenya killers? What do y'all Kenya fans call?
I love
Kenya.
I don't know. Do we have any?
They call Twirl. Twirl Nation. Team Twirl.
Twirl Nation. Okay.
Yes, Team Twirl.
Twirl Nation.
Yes.
I said a long time ago, if she's smart, she will sit back and let somebody, Marlo, take, because as soon as I heard she got a peach, I said, if she's smart, and it looks like Kenya may have been smart, because even when she could have went back at Marlo, she didn't.
She laughed. And she was like, what's your problem?
Right.
Like, what are you saying I did?
Right.
And so Kenya went live and was asking questions. And her and Carlos are really good friends, but Carlos surprised her on this live. Okay. He gets to watch it early. I don't know how he still gets to watch it early. But Kenya said she didn't watch it yet. And he was like, you need to watch it. And he said that he can tell that Marlo is trying to have a moment with everybody. And she's going to go low.
She's trying
from that one episode. He said it. He said that it looks like Marlo's going to be the one.
Well, she ripped into Drew so good. Oh my God, she stayed on Drew. I loved every minute of it. The French roll twist.
She was mean to Drew.
I loved every single minute of it.
I have a question.
She wasn't really mean. Wait a minute. And then the walk she did when she walked over to see the back of her head. Oh my God, that was like Christmas.
Okay. In my mind, that was a croissant. Is a croissant a French roll? I just want to know.
No, but it did look like it.
Okay. So anyway, let's see where it started off. I done lost y'all. Okay, we go. So it started off with a fun thing. Joy Stuck. You look cute, Joy Stuck.
I see. me screen print that smile.
You got do it real quick. Hurry up. I can't breathe. I'm so sinusy right now.
Okay.
Joy, you back?
Joy, we got you.
Wait till you see what she screenshotted you. You were stuck like
I'm
Chuck.
sending that one out.
Are you still stuck, Joy? Okay. Are you there? Say something. Joy. Okay, anyway, she'll be back. So, I'm a little... Here she comes. My sinuses are really acting up today. It started off with Kenya on Dancing with the Stars, and she seems to have embraced her ashy feet. What do you think?
Were they ashy? Because I didn't notice them. But
She
okay.
told the guy, she said,
I
I'm about to
enjoyed
take
the
off my
opening
shoes.
scene.
She said, I'm about to take off my shoes, and my feet are ashy.
I enjoyed the opening scene, though.
Let's see.
Can you hear me okay?
Okay, Antoinette. Yes. You enjoyed the scene? Okay.
Yes, I did. I thought it was really good to see the girls get together there.
She paid, T. That was her Dancing with the Stars partner. They were practicing. Why would she have to pay him to be in the scene with her? Brandon.
See, what you talking about?
That was her Dancing with the Stars partner. They were practicing.
Cute little boy.
He is so handsome.
Yeah, he was on there anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. He had to. They had to practice. They couldn't be in LA anymore because she had to film. But are you there? Joy's making me nervous. Text her.
Dory.
But if you watch Dance with the Stars, I don't know if you do, but if you are a star and you have a show, they go to your workplace with you and practice. Because they were having lunch. Like, they're friends.
Yeah, they were together for months.
They were together for a while.
For the show. Yeah.
Just so she could dance.
They spent a lot of time together. Yeah. They rehearsed like 8 hours a day.
I mean, he went to Disney with her and her daughter. Like, they spent a lot of time together. She felt like he was her son or whatever. But I mean, you have to watch Dance with the Stars. They all do it. You don't have to pay them to do it. They want to win, so they do it.
They're coming on there to help you get that fan base.
Yeah, because I think they get money for winning. So they travel with you. Erica Jane did it too, and Lisa Vanderpump. She was on there too. I don't know about Nene. I don't think she left.
Lisa was on there?
Yeah.
Lisa was on. I didn't know that.
Lisa Vanderpump. She was the first one. Then Nene, I think, was second. I think Ashley should be third or fourth. So
now she
think
would
Ashley?
be a good star to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Ashley?
Who? What do you mean? This was not.
Yeah.
Who are you talking about, Antoinette? Who was not her Dancing with the Stars partner? That was Brandon is her Dancing with the Stars partner.
That was the only guy on there
that I saw. Anyway, did y'all see the Marvel commercial with Sheree and Kenya?
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cute.
They cannot act.
I was like, aren't they supposed to be actresses? She was
what
like,
kind of commercial was it?
We know that Sheree Kate, because her audition she did was so fun. I'm tickled even thinking about it. I know Terry Bond was like, girl, what you do? You know what Terry Bond is?
Yeah.
Oh, she was so mean. I didn't like that.
She should have been.
She got to tell the truth.
Yes, like,
well, you didn't tell the truth without looking like Lucifer in the process. I couldn't believe how mean she was to Sheree.
I think she was mean because
I'm like, whoa.
It was kind of like the Dallas situation.
She was mean because the reality show was taking her job.
What?
You talking about Terry? The reality star?
She did say something like that because she got a lot of flack.
I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Yeah,
that episode got a lot of back
because a reality show, reality TV. These chicks was coming in taking over, and
they were for a while.
Her. I lost all kind of respect. I was like, wow, I was shocked.
But
I never
let's be
expected
clear.
to see that from her.
She was terrible. It was like she was saying, look, over there.
Yeah.
Pick him up. I am so afraid. What shall I do next? It's like it was so bad. So bad.
Hi, Kimber. I thought the commercial was cute. Now I do think the acting was horrible.
Yeah, it was a cute commercial.
She was like
And
roommate.
I like how they played on their things. Yeah.
The house roommates. I don't want to be your roommate. You know that kind of stuff.
We call ourselves. I like. What was the name that they put their
Oh,
names?
they put them together. Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, I can't. I said I wasn't gonna forget either.
But
I thought that I laughed out loud when I heard that, but it was a good commercial. It was just, and I don't know if being a bad actress, it could have been the role.
It could, yeah.
It was so obvious
because I think people know they do not live.
They was reading those cue cards.
I laughed. My next line is Marlo is cutthroat. I don't even know.
Also, she passed.
It was cutthroat.
What is below the belt? She cutthroat. Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
But I do like the fact that she kind of. It seemed like they were all going to get along in the beginning. They came in. They talked
that's because
yeah.
What's her name apologized to. Yeah.
They came in. They talked about Marlo's.
I thought it was so good.
What thing is this?
I thought it was good to see them together, though.
I know somebody who did that surgery. I need to do that surgery.
they take your
they take your hair from the back. That's easily to cover.
They brought out the razor.
Put them.
That would scare me.
Actually, that's probably a safer thing than taking them pills and drops. Ain't no telling.
You don't know what's in it. At least you know this is your hair.
Yeah.
But how does it grow? Is it just a follicle?
You're putting I think you're putting hair in a follicle, and I think follicles attach and grow somehow. So yeah, and that's why she was looking at her. She's like, oh, my edges are coming in because it takes a little time to feel. But
they done got so thin. And Marlo, I guess Marlo
white men get that surgery a lot, by the way.
Who does?
They've been doing this surgery for years.
I ain't never heard of it, but Marlo's
it's just for receding hairline. Most of the time, that's what it's for. If you think about it,
okay,
for receding hairlines, and that's Asian and white males.
Yeah, because Mariah's husband got it. Do y'all remember? Oh
yeah,
Aiden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Aiden got it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so y'all like the Roxy outfits? I thought Marlo and Kenya were gonna be friends. I don't know what happened.
That it wasn't real. Kenya only befriended Marlo because she didn't want two enemies at the same time. She couldn't have Portia and what's her name? A lot of this is so strategic. Yeah. You knew it was fake the second it was, and Marlo ain't no better. It ain't even really. It really kind of sort of wasn't even on Kenya. Mm-hmm. Marlo kind of took steps toward her, and Kenya just took advantage of the moment. But that was really Marlo. Marlo called. Don't you remember at the end? That's all it was arguing about. Was I don't know why we not friends. You know that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm not sure why we not friends. And Kenya, she said, well, you act like you would want me to be Kenya friend. She was like, girl, why would I care? And she had a good point. She was like, what's her best friend? She's friends with Kenya.
Yes,
and she said,
they're very good friends.
She's friends with Kenya. I don't care.
Oh wow.
About who's friend with Kenya.
Y'all, can y'all hear me?
So.
I don't know what's going on, Kelly. I hear like a man behind you.
Yeah, I heard a TV or something.
Okay, but you can hear me? You can hear me right now?
Yeah.
No, you can't hear me?
Something else. Yeah.
You can. Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys. Just to let you know, the Kardashians have won. Black China is getting nothing. China. It just came on. Yeah.
They what?
Oh well.
They won.
I don't care.
The Kardashians won. Yeah.
Oh,
Black China did not prove her case. Yeah, she didn't prove her case good enough, and she's walking away with nothing. Now, I do like the Kardashians. I can't lie, but I think China should have won something. I mean, because they seem to really they did seem to railroad her career. But what do I know?
Well, they know getting in bed with a Kardashian what happened, so I can't.
Let's be honest. Okay.
Ain't nobody been happy.
Here come a Joy, let's be honest, mom.
Right.
That girl slept with that dude to get that bag.
Right.
The bag didn't turn out the way she thought it was going to turn out. and I don't know why she didn't.
Oh yeah, she
Because
did that on purpose.
them Kardashians, I can probably say a lot of things about them, and I can say a lot.
Oh, here we
But
go.
they do appear to care about their children.
Oh yeah, but that's
And
it.
thus far, no one has exploited any of their children.
But doesn't
So
Rob have the kid more than she does? Or am I wrong?
yes,
Okay.
yes, and they have joint custody.
No, I
Right.
mean,
That's
I
what
don't
happens when
know
you
how much.
thinking you sleeping with a bag,
Yeah.
and she talked to him bad. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
he
think
did some disgusting
it
things
was
too, and he was
deliberate.
going through a depression. But she talked to him like real.
Wait a minute.
I hate that
But the depression has nothing to
stereotyping.
do with that.
Huh?
But Joy, why'd you throw the depression out there? I'm sorry, guys. We off the subject for a second. That's
Some
my fault.
people
Are
think
you
they're
saying that
motivating,
depression has something to do with Rob's behavior?
but I think no. I think that some people think they are motivating by telling truths. And
Okay.
like when you care about somebody, a lot of times you tell the truth gently. And most people, there's a group of people that tell the truth in the roughest tongue that they'll say. And then in the middle of the argument, then say, look, I'm sorry. I know this hurt you, but I just got to tell you what I got to tell you. You know what I'm
Is
saying?
that Giselle? Giselle Bryant?
Who? No, that's how China used to talk to him.
Oh.
I didn't like it.
Oh.
That's why I
don't
couldn't watch
them.
the show. I don't like
know
to
about it.
hear.
Look, and now they saying China's attorney found some last minute thing and has them back in there redeliberating because of something Kris Kardashian didn't do.
I ain't stood
So
now.
it says jury is back in deliberations. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, I'll shut up. Sorry, guys.
Okay, back to the show at hand.
Yeah, let's get
So
back.
Kimber said Marho. Oh,
Ooh.
I read that and didn't even get it.
She used King because she knew
Portia was leaving.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I mean, I do absolutely don't believe that even Portia knew she was leaving.
So why
I
do you
just don't
think she
believe
did it then?
Huh?
Why do you think she did that?
Who?
Marlo.
I think Marlo, because everybody was turning against Portia.
Oh.
And you want to be on a winning team. You just want to be on a winning team. And I just think she was going where the majority was going.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And
I got you.
And the situation, and I think that there may have even been a bug in Marlo's ear to try to have a moment on there to possibly get a peach because she's been vying for it for years. You know what I'm saying? So she made up with her biggest nemesis. It could have been a whole host of things, and that's a good place to start to sincerely apologize for saying the things that she said.
But she did what she said about her mom was horrible.
Yeah, that's why I said she's whatever, she cutthroat. She's beyond below the belt. That's why the civility has left.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a new lady that came on savage. Like,
oh God,
is she the new bone collector?
Mm-hmm. Sonya.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, her and Sheree together.
You know, some people on Twitter were saying things like, we have different, it's jacked up that we have this different standard for Sheree. But somebody wants to be a fashion icon, she always dressed down.
She does.
Yeah, I mean, she
walked
on the scene just too casual. And then at the fashion, well, I'm not going to call it a fashion show, but she looked like she had on a sweater turtleneck.
It was horrible.
Dress. And
that's
she
what
just
they
was
were
not,
saying.
Yeah, she's not the Sheree that we're used to.
Well, I think that cool. Sheree, maybe she's showcasing her line. Summer,
her joggers, because that's what she wears.
Joggers.
Mm-hmm.
Lifestyle.
Well, that sweater dress, though, I was thinking the joggers were fine initially, but then when she got to the fashion thing, I thought, you didn't have time to change? That's not a good look.
I mean, even when she met them at the studio where Kenya was dancing, she had on a jogging suit.
Maybe I'm thinking.
Well, that was okay because it was She by Sheree. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Oh, it was.
Show, that's where she Well, I don't. I assume because it was sweats. Why would she be in somebody else's?
Because she never wore
Okay.
She by Sheree.
That's right.
Every
That's
time
the
Candy
whole.
would say, "Is this She by Sheree?"
He was
No,
like, "Why have you not
she
done
never.
She by Sheree?" Now, how much you bet at the end of this? By the time this last season finale, that she still ain't selling nothing.
No, they said she had a fashion show with some fashions though, at least.
But if they ain't
I
ready,
believe she's
like
gonna
you
do
had
it this
all of
time.
these months of production to make these outfits, so you'll be able to send them out. Like it should happen like that. Like
Right.
the night that that premieres,
Mm-hmm.
He by Sheree should be on order.
It should be like the website is ready.
Right.
Like Wendy did with her
Everything is
candles.
right.
Maybe
Karen did
oh,
too. Yeah.
Who?
she's gonna get it
Karen did with
together
her
this
candles.
time,
Wendy did
y'all.
with her candles. Like
Right.
immediately. Yeah.
That you by that day,
And
it should not be it's 6 months.
It's going to be.
With
I'm
She by
sorry, Sheree.
yeah,
Sheree.
but no need to rush. I bet
Uh,
there have been no candle orders since Christmas for neither one of them. Don't need to
you
rush.
ain't
Sheree, take
right.
your time.
I don't know why in
Oh
the
Lord, y'all
I
are
don't know.
horrible.
She probably didn't order nothing but a couple sets. When
Not
they told
Marho
me they
and
was
Skinny
out for 12
Morho.
hours, I was like, you ain't had nothing for 15
Mm-hmm.
hours.
Shakila. Now listen, Linda, that's not
What she
nice.
say? There've always been haters.
Marho and
Skinny
Skinny
Moore
Morho.
yeah.
How are they
Wait a
hoes?
minute, that's Kenya Moore she talking about? Ooh,
How are they?
Kenya
I
Moore is
will
not a
say
hoe.
it do kind of make you wonder. She been around for a long time for us really not to know what for real she do. It's almost like Tommy from
Right.
Martin.
What's your
He just
job,
got calling
man?
you at night with some girl to figure out what this mother do for a living.
Everybody's like, you dated this billionaire 35 years ago. You cannot still have his money.
Candy said, "Now I thought I was good with money.
Right.
You might be better than me."
You got to be.
Like, wait, who is that who said I was cracking up? That was funny when she said, "Look, all I know is she sometimes go on dates.
Can you?
I ain't gonna say sex was exchanged." But who was that who said
That was
that?
Kenya. She said, I'm not saying she had sex with him, but she
Right.
went
That
out
is
with him.
so funny.
I mean, like, how does she get this money? I mean, is Marlo that good that I mean, I ain't mad. Do it, Marlo.
Oh, that is so
But
funny
it's
to me.
crazy.
I've
Like, how
always
does she
wondered
have
how she
all
got
this
it.
money? What did y'all think about
No
her
idea.
like archive? She dressed Tammy on her show,
I
which
like
I don't even know what Tammy looked like. Did anybody watch that show?
Girl, I watch every look. I
No.
was at one point was watching 3 shows Tammy was on.
Really?
I watch Saint Miss Pat show, which is it's a rated R sitcom. That's all I can tell you.
What is it on?
I know it's on BET Plus.
Okay.
It might be on something else though. Because it's right now playing on BET. If you want a calmer version,
Okay.
unless
Yeah.
because they curse on hers. And I watched the Family Business. I'm so corny.
Now what is
And
that?
Tammy is on Family Business. The Family Business is it's about these drug dealers that really
Okay.
ain't drug dealers, and it's so funny because there's an element of Islam there. Tretch is in it. The
Okay.
girl from Sisters, that girl is on like 3 shows too.
I don't know these people.
The girl who put y'all watch Sisters, Tyler Perry Sisters. Dang.
Joy, you watch a
Mm-mm.
lot.
I was just saying, I watch a lot of TV. Wow, I really don't.
Is it? Okay.
I might
And
tune
what's
in
the
for
other
Tretch
one?
though, because Tretch is
But
cute.
yeah, Tretches and it's a and
Okay.
actually you could I know you can watch that on BET
He's
Plus
cute.
and start from season 1 because it's a drug dealing where it's a lot of killing, but they created this soft drug that you
Okay.
can't overdose with. It's something that they made in a lab. So it's right. It's to me it's I like it. It's cute and corny and
So,
funny. It's not really a comedy, but I
so
laugh at
which
it.
show is she dressing her for? Did they say?
I don't know because
Okay.
she's rich. Well, not in Miss Pat show, but in the other one, she's rich.
So it's
Who
probably
is Miss
that.
Family
Pat?
Business. Huh?
Who is Miss Pat? Who is
She's a
Miss Pat?
comedian. She's a comedian. I would tell you her more infamous
Pat.
because she's on TikTok.
Okay.
Her voiceovers, but
Let
the
me look her
one
up. I ain't
stand
never
up,
heard of her.
I don't even want to repeat it. But
Oh,
yeah, it's
Texas.
right that I remember her. But she a stand-up comedian. And the show is about her
Okay.
family that moved into the middle of nowhere, and they're like the only few blacks in Ohio or somewhere.
Wait a minute.
And
There's
him
two
trying
people
to
it?
here with the name Miss Pat, but they're two totally different sized people. Did she lose some weight or something?
Mm-mm.
Who knows?
I
This
can't
is
see.
on BET Plus.
Look at for BET Plus.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Miss
So do
Yeah,
Pat
this is her.
show.
Okay.
so do y'all believe that Sheree
Okay.
says that
It looks
Kenya
like this.
is oh
Okay.
oh,
All right. Yeah, this is the same person. Yeah, no, I don't
okay.
watch that. I've never seen that.
So Sheree says that Kenya has changed and she's become nicer and not evil anymore
I agree with
after
that.
Brooklyn.
Mhm.
So do you think that's happening?
I think it has softened her a little bit, but that it's down to the bone. it's down to the bone.
Kenya is or Marlo is? Who's out
Kenya.
about Kenya or Marlo?
I haven't even
Kenya's
seen
a
a for
pussycat.
real vulnerable scene with her.
Who Kenya?
Like Kenya, like ever. Like even with Mark, when he would go against the grain with her, she would
Oh,
just
she had a
stare at him and
vulnerable
look at him.
scene.
I didn't
He
watch it
didn't.
really.
I've seen her like cry a
Did you?
little bit, but I mean
Montes, you
like
gotta watch
vulnerable.
those.
I didn't watch. I don't like the way he acted. Like it's hard for me to watch Marceau act like that. It's hard for me to watch that kind of stuff. So I kind of just don't watch the
I
treatment.
watched, and
Okay.
it wasn't funny. I didn't
Right.
even like her, and that sort
Yeah.
of thing isn't interest. It's not entertainment
Right.
in that way. So when people were saying it's her karma, I didn't like that.
I don't like that.
But you know, she is mean to people, and I do think that showing that on
Marlo
TV
is mean to
will
people.
humble you a little. It
Probably.
should. It should humble you a little.
So what do y'all think about Sheree not having sex with this man out of jail? Would you have sex with somebody that's got out of jail?
I wonder now that
No.
we know the real that he was living out of town and he was in a halfway house. How could he even get her some?
Well, they say you go visit. Didn't
She's
Phaedra go
cute.
visit Apollo and they had sex on the couch, on the mattress on the floor? Y'all remember that? I'm
It
just
wasn't
asking.
no halfway house though.
Oh, it wasn't.
What?
No. And
That
that
was
was
before
when
this
they were
8-year
kids.
sentence.
Yeah, that was
Oh yeah, Pat. Miss Pat
she
must have
probably
some
wasn't
surgery
even
or something.
a lawyer then.
Oh. So,
She
I
might
mean,
not be.
I want to say this, and I don't want nobody to be mad at me.
Oh Lord.
But if somebody been in jail for 8 years in a male prison and soap is
I ain't
being
going there.
dropped, would you have sex? I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because that would mean that we're assuming every man that is arrested is raped.
But
I
I
don't
just think
know.
it's good business though to get a STD.
Yeah, some tests, right?
Yeah, I mean even
So
if
you're saying to
even
get the test and be cleared, and then you're okay to screw?
I don't think I
well,
could
I
do it.
mean
Predatory? Is that what you were saying, Joy?
I mean I don't necessarily. I mean I don't. I mean I in my head I wouldn't. I don't know.
I wouldn't
mean,
do it.
I
Tori, would you do it?
because it. I would think that you would.
So
Is that mean to ask a man that? I don't
I
know.
would have to know. Like, did you sleep with this man in jail? Like, I could do it.
listen, you know the Chicago Five. The Chicago Five, you know, they showed us the one guy that had been raped a lot, but then the others, I've always wondered if they were or
Maybe
not,
they
and I
didn't
don't
say.
think that they were. Huh?
You
I
mean
don't
the Central
Maybe
Park
they didn't
Five?
Sometimes it ain't rape, Callie.
Do you
Sometimes,
mean the Central Park
Mhm.
Five? Oh, okay.
but Callie, sometimes it's not
Yes.
rape. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's desire, need.
Okay.
Do y'all not watch the jail shows.
Latoria.
I did. I was just talking
But
to somebody the other
and when
day.
I do though, yeah, I mean, I don't know. They do go pick their boyfriends. Yep, I've been
And
dating.
some
Tell
of
me
them
Yeah,
look
I've
like
seen it.
girls.
I've
They grow
seen them.
hair. They dress feminine. They tie their shirts up, show their belly.
What do you mean they dress? Oh, they all still got the same orange
But
suit?
they tied up. They show their belly. They feminize their clothes. They grow their hair out.
What are we
Okay.
talking about?
Oh no! What are we
Uh,
right? Why she won't sleep with Tyrone?
I have no idea. I mean,
she said,
maybe
wait
that's
a minute, but she said she did. She said it was quick.
She said they're doing abstinence.
She didn't. She did say that. What kind of sex is quick if there is no sex? What do you mean?
Right.
That what she said? Well, let me
She
tell you
said
this. That
abstinence.
scene I loved. Look, I love that scene though. I love seeing the OGs on the couch laughing the way they
So
were. It looked
Tamika
so
said
fun.
it
I
doesn't
love this
happen.
cast.
All right, Tamika. So we just looking at the movies and it ain't true. I ain't never asked anybody, but I want to. I don't even want to know.
I don't think that everybody gets raped. I mean, I think that's unfair, but I think it's a large enough
I don't know.
percentage
Right.
that probably more than what you would see on the streets. And
Yeah.
I just think for everybody's safeness, everybody should get an STD. Just like he been away for 8 years, you've been
But
She
home
been
for 8 years,
right.
and
You don't
anything can happen. I don't want to give you nothing. You don't want to give
give
me
me
nothing.
nothing.
but
So maybe they waiting for the
when you're in
testimony.
prison, can't you still
Why are
have
we talking about this?
I
wait a
started.
minute,
I'm sorry.
can't y'all have what do you call it? Can't y'all have
If
the
you're
sex
married, conjugal
in
visits, but they're not married. I don't think.
oh that thing?
I don't think that's
Okay, you
still happening. I think that's
Oh,
I don't think that's like
okay.
certain prisons. I know it used to be the norm. They really should bring that
they
back.
need to bring that back because I don't like
Well, I
this
mean,
stuff. So that's
so he's been in jail for 8 years. He's cute though,
yeah,
so
it's
she
been
like
8
do what you
years.
gotta do and then handle your business. That's I don't
So
even. That's I.
so they asked Kenya
He's
about
cute.
Mark. Why are they not fully divorced yet? I'm confused.
Because Kenya
Because
holds
Mark wants her
on just
money.
like you don't know.
Kenya's not holding up anything. Is
She
that what Joy
says
just
she
said?
wants it done, but
Is
they
my
went on a
earplugs
vacation
playing tricks on
together.
me?
Yeah, she toys with
What?
girl.
Yeah, they do.
But they
What?
just went on
I can't see my
vacation
Joy.
together.
Where'd she go? What does that
Joy,
mean?
right?
Kenya ain't ready to give up the
So
ghost.
you think she's not?
Mm-mm.
So you think she's lying when she says she's ready? You think she's
Absolutely.
lying?
Yes,
I don't know. She could be.
I do.
Why you can't hear us? Turn your volume up. Go out, Tori, and then it's like when you signing in, it'll let you know what your volume is like.
My mic sound nice. Check
Check
Oh,
one.
one.
T.S. Madison was on there.
Okay, so what else do I have?
Wait a minute. My
Candy and
mic
Todd.
sound nice. Check one. My mic sound nice.
Kelly,
Go
wait.
ahead,
Yeah, you
Joy.
So
slow.
late.
My mic sound
So
nice.
It's in the
Check
bed.
three.
My mic
Child.
sound nice. Check one. My mic
Y'all
sound
are all
nice.
over the
Yes,
place this
Joy.
live. We are a hot mess. We gonna lose it.
Okay, sorry. Let
So
me shut up. That took me back. Mhm.
where am I at? Oh, Candy and Todd. Why they not doing like they used to do?
Because Kai got an apartment in New Jersey.
Excuse me. That
So
apartment
is
belongs to Marvin. There's a difference.
Marvin's name is
Mhm.
on that one. We
I
need to just
can't
tell
believe
Portia
he's still not
sorry.
on the house.
Yeah, why are they bringing that stuff back up though? Is that necessary?
I don't want to see that part of the show. I don't want to see
I
Todd get
think it
trashed. We saw
probably is
Todd
gonna
get
come up
trashed for
because I bet you
2
can't.
seasons, didn't we?
You think what?
I don't
I
want to see
bet.
that.
I don't want to see that
I'm
either.
sorry. Go
I
ahead, Joy. I'm
think that
sorry.
he probably brought it up because Candy was like, "Well, why my name ain't on this apartment?" And he was like, "My name ain't on the house." Ty probably want a piece of something.
Well, what
Like
But do
he
Todd
you
want.
talk
said
to
is,
your
well,
mate about that before you go get an apartment? Is this the norm on reality
what
TV?
Todd should have said is, well, but my name is on the prenup, so do you expect your name to be on here? I mean, she forced him in. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. because I like
I
him.
don't know, but
Marvin
I
too.
think I don't think that it's not necessarily the norm, but if y'all got into the deep of them, Todd and Candy was like that when they had their show. When how they got married,
mhm.
I wasn't surprised when she came back the next year saying that they weren't really physically connected
And she blamed that one
because
on
of
him.
how she
She
played
said
him.
he doesn't try because she kept wondering how they were going to get pregnant.
But she did a surrogate,
Well,
right? Or did
hopefully
she
they'll get
have
it
the first
together.
baby? Ace, was she
Yeah, she had
pregnant?
the first one.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all can tell I didn't watch all that crap.
Yeah,
So what do you? So
her
Marlo has
surrogate was
I
her.
on
sure
the
don't
show.
want to see this though.
Marlo has her little nephews, and
Mhm.
she's a Muncie. I didn't know her sister was incarcerated for 3 years.
I didn't either. Because she kept
For
saying
how many?
she
She said
initially
she was in a
said
mental
my sister is
institution.
unable to care from them, but
Toy,
she never.
that's
But
crazy. Do we know what she's in for? The sister?
What
who is that?
does
That looks like
Marlo
Tammy.
have in her closet? What does Marlo? What does Marlo have in her closet that Tammy Roma would wear?
I don't
They
think
don't. I mean,
nothing
their
because Tammy's
style.
like a size 1.
I'm not even talking size. I'm talking style. Tammy wouldn't wear anything that Marlo wears from the looks of it, and all the
I
years
think
we've seen her on
maybe something
TV.
in her everyday wear.
I don't think she could fit. I don't understand how Marlo's fitting these clothes. Because she's like, because her main thing was, this is couture. These
Tammy's
girls are big. I'm like, you ain't that much smaller than anybody in this group. So,
Ma- um, I was trying to remember.
Mm-mm.
Tammy, I don't know what size she is. She ain't
she's
that.
tiny.
Mm,
With her diabetes, she lost all that weight. Did she gain some back?
She's
Mm-mm.
She's
she
tiny.
if you
She's
look
5'9". So Tammy's
can't yeah
5'9". How tall is
Okay.
Marlo? Let me look
About
five
this
that
foot
up.
size. About that, yeah. So
Let
I
me
guess,
see.
okay. So what do
Okay,
y'all think
anyway, yeah.
about Sanya? Is that her name, Sanya? Olympic Sanya and her husband, NFL somebody. Do y'all think they're a good fit?
I love her
um
family. She
I
said
yeah
she
don't
had
really understand
17 of
nothing
her
they
family
said.
members living with her.
I had to read
Or
the
was it?
What they say, Joy?
I had to
I
read it.
read it and still didn't know.
They were fussing
I
about
I like them.
something about her starting a family or something. I remember
Yeah,
it was something about
a daughter.
yeah,
Yeah, that's all I know.
And
And that's
yeah.
the
she said, well, she said something about if I think we're too busy to have a daughter, so if we do that now, it might jeopardize our relationship. And he said, well, if we don't do it now, it might jeopardize our relationship. That's
So
what he
what do you
said.
do in that situation?
It was
Which one of
something that
them makes
happened
the
to her
most money? That would
physically.
be my
What
question.
happened? Did something happen to her in her first pregnancy?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know that I've heard anything about
I
that.
I
thought
didn't
she
see.
said that something
Mm.
happened to her in her first pregnancy,
Oh,
and
which
that's
then,
why.
if that's the case, then no, I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So what do y'all think
But
about
her
Drew's?
mom and dad are so cute.
They were
Did y'all
cute.
see
What do
her
y'all
mom
think
and
about
dad?
Drop It with Drew?
Can we just can we just
Okay, so Drew, this is her thing. She
mhm,
had a
What
mommy
y'all be doing
makeover,
this
mhm,
day?
mm,
but she lost 25 pounds in 3
mm.
weeks. And Sonya said something in the milk ain't clean. And Candace said she was lying.
Sonya said you can't even drop it low. What was they racing? And then Sonya said, "You can't even do a squat. How you gonna beat me?" That's what she said.
Do y'all believe that Drew's
Okay,
thing will
but
work? Would you
listen,
try? Who would try Drop It with Drew? Nobody? Joy? Callie?
Um, I mean, if
I went for free, Drew. We went.
no, but it's not
man,
it's not that I wouldn't try because of Drew. It's the meal. Okay, so the meal service programs are pretty expensive for food that you may not like. But once you start and pay that initial, you don't want to just waste it and stop. I wouldn't do it at all. However, we did just book our trip to Mexico for November. I might need to hop on there and see what I can do.
You didn't
Maybe
invite
that could
us.
be like a maybe that could be like what you call me doing a to
Yeah,
Taking her
promotion
program
for
out to
her.
get me to Mexico.
Drew,
Well, but only if she pays me.
no, she can just give me it for
I
free.
mean, that's
That's all
not a
I
bad
need.
idea, though.
We do need to catch. We need to check it. Drew, are you looking? We'll be your drop it by Drew. Who is stealing
Ross
like
wants a daughter,
Marlo?
but Ross had
Yeah.
what? What was the question before Latoya's last one? It said Ross wants a daughter,
Ross, hold
but
on. Hold on, I'm
on
trying
the
to get it.
comment.
Oh, that's what she said. That's what it was,
What is it,
Shaniqua.
Joy?
She said that the reason that she didn't want to have a baby was because the last time she did, he had checked out.
Oh, that
And
makes
she was
sense.
Ross check.
afraid
Oh yeah, yeah,
of
yeah,
losing
Didn't
him.
help.
That's what
Yeah.
he
You're right,
said.
Shaquila.
Yeah.
Right,
You be on it, girl.
Yeah.
right.
Because I checked out myself at that point.
So he was
Okay.
in the NBA for 2 seasons. Wait a
Huh?
minute. What does he do? He's a retired football player, right? He
Yeah.
was in there for
I
2
think he has like a
seasons or
ring
2
to
Super
Super Bowl.
Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
2.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know who he is though. I didn't write his name down because I was
So
in
he
it.
probably got some money, a little money.
So
Yeah.
what we do?
Well,
So you
did
like
they
her
get a
so
bonus
far.
check
So
for winning
people
the
are
Super
liking her
Bowl?
so far.
I
I
mean,
thought she was
Yeah, I
okay.
like her.
I like her. She seemed like she fit right in.
Yeah, she was like
off the bat. She ain't
off
gonna
the
even
bat.
sit back and watch a couple of events. She just
She just
jumped
came
right
in. I
in.
think she came in better than Drew did. I would say that.
Is Drew likable?
Well, but her and Kenya, I bet her and Kenya might clash. I'm thinking now that Kenya thinks she's the bone collector, so that'll be good.
But I think she's gonna clash with Drew
Can
more than
somebody tell me?
anybody.
Oh,
Can
you
somebody
think
tell
so?
me why Drew came back? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Where'd Joy go?
Well, okay, let's get into this. Is Drew's and Ralph's storyline recycled?
You don't think
Okay,
I heard
where's my? Let
somebody
me get
else
my
say
notes.
that they think it's for the
Do
show.
they really say that?
I didn't. I don't. I can't believe that that's true though.
So, because she looked like she was really crying, but she is an actress. She was on the game, so she might not want to do the cry. Okay.
368
Where's my
million
notes?
worldwide. What
here
she
we go.
say?
Break it on. Or
I
what
know.
was it?
369 million worldwide. I was cracking
I
up.
was like, child, that movie ain't been out since
Look, catch
2002.
up, boo.
Right.
I
Oh,
just
did you
saw
guys
that.
know
stuff.
she sang 2 of the songs in Beauty and the Beast? I think that was.
Drew
Did
did?
y'all know that? Yeah.
know
Let me
that.
see.
Go, Drew.
Because I was going to use her song on our intro today, but I just couldn't quite listen
You
to them
couldn't
all the way
stomach it?
through. I was.
Oh, sorry,
So,
Drew.
let me see.
So the assistant thing. I don't understand why Ralph is doing this then. I mean,
You got me thinking. What if it is false? I'm just sitting there thinking because I'm trying to see the benefit of her.
Trying to
For
stay
her.
on the
That's
show,
what
you
I'm
have to
just-
have some type of something.
Because it's making her look bad, not him. I mean, of course,
She said
ultimately,
that she is
it's going to be
still.
on him, but it's making her look foolish. Maybe let me just say that. What was you finna say, Calvin?
She said she is still working through Tampa. She said she's still working through her issues of him going to Tampa for 3 days. Why are we still on that? Wasn't that 2 years? How long ago was that?
That was just last season.
That was just last season. But
It
still, you
seems
got.
like it was 10
I mean,
years.
listen. If Marcel can go to Africa, then go it. Ralph can go to damn Tampa.
Was
Okay.
it just last season?
I'm sorry. If he can go
So
to
she
Africa,
said they're
Ralph
still
can go
working.
to
She said
Tampa.
they're still working on that, but they also have new issues.
No, so the
And
assistant.
then wait a minute. So the side. Wait a minute. The assistant chick, which that's a
Right.
part of the app on her. Drop it like Drew. She said she texted him and said, "I can come over and give you a massage."
And your massage. But okay, I'm just gonna say this.
Joy, would
If
your
this
husband
happened
take
to
that
me,
massage?
am I gonna say this on camera? Like, am I
Okay.
gonna be like, Joy, can you believe that my man's assistant said he was gonna give him a massage, and he was like, okay, or whatever. Like he's still
She
talking
is
to
doing
her.
too much.
I would not do that on camera.
She's
It
opening
was
herself
something
up to be
about that
joked
that I
on.
thought was a lie. I was trying to remember what it was.
And then the guy who then they walked in, he was like, hey, Candy. Who the hell is he? He's gonna end up being Sheree and Candy.
But listen, between her and her, Did y'all hear Drew when she
Yes,
said she asked him if he had to pick between his dreams and his wife, which would he do?
his
He
dreams.
said he'd pick
Who
his
says
dreams.
that?
Who
I
said
would.
that?
Drew said that. It's like she's
Oh,
giving out this
Drew's
information
husband said that.
to
oh.
cause her own storyline.
Maybe
Like
that's
I
a way
would
of letting
not
us
be
know the
doing
divorce
this.
is coming.
I don't know.
So why would this benefit her though?
Because she can stay on the show. She ain't got nothing else, Joy. Drop it like it's
She
hot.
thinks
Drew
it's an
ain't gonna hate.
interesting storyline that we want to know.
It
But
is
why are they still
interesting.
tripping on Tampa?
Maybe he
Why
went
are they
again.
still tripping on Tampa? He said
He got an
maybe
apartment in
that's
Tampa.
okay.
Him and Marvin. Y'all don't know.
Him and
That would
Marvin.
cause a commotion. So Drew had a
I
hysterectomy.
hope she wouldn't do that. It does kind of look.
It looks like it.
It was. Let's find the
She's a
girl.
mess.
We found her social media and her social.
Right.
It's something. Yeah, it was something about that didn't feel right. But unless they gonna bring that girl on here,
Oh, Kenya will. Bring her Kenya. No, but Kenya and Drew are getting along, so I don't think she will.
okay.
I think they're getting along
Well,
this season.
okay. What
And
do y'all think
Marlo is
about
gonna
that
be the one
apology,
that's
though?
mean
If
to
I,
everybody. So
what do y'all think about the apology from Drew to her? Can y'all hear me?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't think she apologized. I think she just said
No.
we didn't get off on the right
I think I
foot.
need some
I
new
want to start
earplugs.
over. Is that why
I
you got
thought
it,
she
Joy?
did.
So y'all really can't hear me?
I
So
did.
I
I
can
said
just
she
sit here
didn't
and say anything and
apologize.
y'all can't hear me, can y'all?
What's your name, girl? Callie.
They really
Can
can't
you
hear me.
me?
Y'all can't hear me?
Yes.
Huh?
We answered your
I hear
question.
you, but you ain't hearing me.
I
What'd you
answered your
say?
question.
All I heard was
I
jibber
said,
jabber
yeah, I don't think she apologized.
jabber. Let me look at Joy. Joy.
Child,
Who said
I'm
that?
moving on from this. So
Joy.
Sheree does not seem to like Drew. If y'all look at this, everybody was talking about how they were happy Sheree was back, even Drew in the video. And Sheree thanked everybody but Drew. So I think they're gonna get in it too. I don't know.
Is she a
Drew
good
might
fit
be.
to y'all?
I
Who?
think that's what she was
I
spreading.
don't-
You're gonna be somebody's lapdog. For something.
Right, I think that was to Sheree. She threw the
Yeah, I
bone.
think that was such right.
Okay, so you see, if
I
you
don't-
see this,
Does she seem like a good fit to y'all on the show? She just doesn't fit to me.
what YouTube are you talking about, Latoria? What do I need to be watching?
Y'all cannot possibly hear me. Okay.
What are you saying, honey?
Me or Latoria? I'm confused.
I don't know. We're all over the place today.
Joy.
I don't know where we
We
at.
are okay. I'm just gonna shut up.
What are you saying, Callie?
'Cause-
Come out,
Okay.
Cletus.
I have said 19 different things, but then I'm getting
Callie,
no
you have a
response. I think it
delay.
must be my earbuds.
You're moving real
Okay.
slow. I don't know what it is. Can you hear us? I don't think she can hear me. Oh God, Callie. I don't think she
I
can
hear
hear
you
me.
fine.
Okay.
I don't think y'all can hear
I'm moving
me. I can
You're
hear
not
you.
answering any of my questions. Okay, I'm moving on.
You haven't answered my 25.
What was
Look
your
at Joy,
question?
though.
I
It's Joy's
said she
expression
didn't
that's making me laugh.
apologize. She didn't apologize.
I don't
felt
know.
like she
Apologize
just said.
about what? Who?
You said Drew
Who
apologized to
apologizes?
Kim.
What do
You know
say?
what? She been drinking
Joy.
that Nyack from what's Portia baby daddy. So I'm done. Okay. You've been drinking whatever Portia baby daddy sell. So
Okay. Joy.
did y'all see that
I'm
where
just gonna shut up. Okay.
Marlo had the peach party and Nyack, is that how you say it?
Who made
Was
that
the
cake?
sponsor and Fallon was there.
The cake was like the leaning tower.
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
quite-
What is
Yeah.
going on with that?
I have no idea whose party was it?
It was Marlo got a peach.
Oh, that's right.
And Sheree look a mess that too. But that's Portia's baby daddy's whiskey or whatever. He was the sponsor and Fallon was there.
Oh, cool.
Y'all
All
see
right.
the
Is
banner?
that Dr. Jackie?
That's some heavy shade.
I see that now.
Right. And I was like, but
To
Fallon's
who?
there. To
Now you got
Portia.
the heavy shade.
It's Dennis's
No.
liquor. Yeah.
That's not shade to Portia.
Fallon's
That ain't
there
shade to
and he's
Portia.
sponsor. Oh, okay.
Excuse
I wonder
me.
did he
We're talking about
invite him
Fallon,
there?
the one who was
Oh
invited
God.
Portia over to her house with her and her
Oh
husband.
God.
That is
Why
not
did I start?
shade
I'm
to
taking.
poor. No.
Why did I start, Joy?
Right,
Why
Joy?
did I start this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It wasn't me. Y'all weird today.
I think I'm drunk. Okay, I'm about to bring
How is
Sandy
that
on.
how is
Woo!
that shade?
That is
Okay, I'm
very
just gonna shut up because
shady.
that ain't shade.
Okay.
Now, do remember? Do we need a recap of the pool party that Phelan had? That she met Portia for the first time, and then 6 weeks later, Portia announced her engagement to the already married Simon.
See,
Are
I'm
they still
saying,
on Simon?
Child,
Because
Joy, you
that
are
is not shade.
Sandy, you got
I
a
can't
Hey,
hear a thing.
ladies,
Today's
how's
call is off the
everybody
chain. I
tonight?
can't understand a thing.
hold
Hi,
on, Sandy. I
Hey,
think
Sandy.
you have
Joy.
some things
Hey,
open.
Monty.
Sandy, I
I
think
can't
you
hear a
have two
thing. Maybe
things
it's
open. You have an
me.
echo. Turn one of them down.
Me?
Okay, let's see. Sandy.
Can you hear
I don't
me?
know what you're talking about.
Can you
You're
hear me?
echoing.
I don't know why I'm echoing. But
That's
is
better.
it better? Hey,
Okay.
ladies, so you all are reviewing Housewives of Atlanta, huh?
Yes.
I have a confession. I was busy over the weekend, and I have to watch it, but it's slated to be watched.
Well, listen, Sandy, you gotta watch it.
before you come on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so busy doing a party over the
Well, we
weekend
were
that
supposed to do two of them now.
I, I know.
Ooh.
Forgive
Yeah.
me.
Oh, but are we supposed to do Huntsville too?
Yeah, but they had the women.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
understand what you're saying.
I was disappointed that they did not bring on the preview as it was scheduled. I don't know why they gave us this other crap that they put on in place of it. I thought that was just a filler. What do y'all?
We were
That should have came
bamboozled.
on after the reunion or something. I
Von
think it
Bear,
was a shady. I think it was
I'm
trying
with
to
you.
remind us of why we got to this point because I think these next couple of episodes will probably be why Marceau kept saying y'all not gonna
we
like
don't
it
like
next
him.
season.
So Shakila, I hope I'm saying your name right. If that's wrong, please forgive me. But she says she doesn't think that Portia cares. Fallon had a dude and a baby.
I know. I'm with you, Shakila, because that's where I am. I'm like, whenever she starts that, I'm like, that girl has a whole human being.
I'm not talking about I'm talking about Marlo doing
Oh, I
it
was
to
talking
her.
about Fallon
I don't care about Fallon.
by her husband's assistant.
Right. You call him the help. What are you trying to delete, Latoya? We all over the place. Okay, let's move on. Why I got Teresa notes up? Hold on, y'all. So let's see. The crazy assistant that Drew's tasting for weight loss. Okay, we talked about them. What do y'all think about Marlo's video invitation? I didn't think it was bad.
I don't think it was bad. I thought it was cute. It was extra.
Didn't Karen or
That
Wendy
was
do
the
something like that
tackiest
already?
thing I have seen.
Wendy did it better. If
Tacky.
Wendy did it better than you, it's bad.
That wasn't Wendy. I thought that
She
was.
did with for the nude illusion. Or was that Karen? Karen did the butterflies.
Oh, Karen did the butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Wendy did it better, so you know that it was bad. What does the archive mean? Because Sonia said that wasn't French.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, it does have
Hey,
an
T, I
image.
see your post
Archive
down here. T
means
got
what?
to say old and used.
Old and used. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what it is. Everything on
Mhm.
Marlo.
So first you have a season of a fashion show with no fashion, and then you have a fashion show with used fashion. So I don't know which is worse. I'm team Sheree.
I will say this. In the South, renting clothes isn't new. When I was a kid, I did
It's not new here
pageants.
either.
I
It's still
did.
used.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, see, I can't find a place here
You
in
can like
St.
rent
Louis.
tuxedos and stuff like that, but I've
But
never. But
ball
it's not.
dresses,
But
that
I
kind of
mean,
stuff when we were kids, when we would go to prom, we didn't buy
yeah.
dresses. You know, for $85, you can
But
get
her
the
stuff
dress
is
in your dreams.
$40,000, Joy. It ain't
Huh?
85. But
But I
Marlo,
mean, that was also in the 80s. So I mean, yeah. This
but
was
would you rent
literally
something for $40,000?
rented. No,
Yeah.
but I mean, if it's
No.
costumes, it could be a push to the because the clothes, the costume clothes, they have to pay for that stuff. Costume wear when that's why she made the comment dressed by so and so. They have
Yeah.
yeah, usually there's a dress person, but that's what they do. They go to
Yeah,
places.
she wants to do it for movie sets and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I believe it would be a money making business.
Hmm. Well,
And
she said, go ahead.
if she set it up, she could possibly get some from other celebrities.
Yeah, she said
Because
that
I
she.
heard Hollywood in California got some of the best thrift stores you can
Yeah, they did when I
imagine.
went there. They did. But so she said that she spent 40,000. I don't know on what, and she was making 120,000. She would think.
Okay.
I don't know, Marlo. I don't know.
I mean, Marlo, it, to my understanding,
Oh, this
she
one.
came on as Nene's stylist
Yeah,
/ friend.
she taught Nene fashion.
Clothes is her thing.
Yeah,
So I mean, if that girl found a vision, a way to make money legally, and
legally.
right, she'd have figured out a way to make money, and it combined with something that she loves, clothes. I mean,
I would do it.
I say thumbs up to her. Go ahead.
Go
I
ahead,
might not
Marlo.
ever could get a thing out of there, but I mean, that was ugly too.
What do you think about this?
They was wrong for that.
I
Sheree
said, Sheree, that's the
she
best
said,
thing
why she come out
said.
here looking like that candy? My grandma used to give me the hush and
She
church.
does. What is going on with that dress?
Girl, it's fashion, honey.
That's not bad.
Well, couture to me is ugly because that girl is on Beverly Hills. That's all she dressed.
Child, listen,
What's her
Latoya
name?
and Joy and Callie. Y'all leave Fallon alone, okay?
No, not Fallon. What's the
No,
girl
that's
name?
Latoya
Latoya,
talking
no,
about.
that's not what we're talking about.
Sorry.
No.
We talking about the Fallon they got
Latoya's post.
pregnant by another man that went up. And I can't keep saying this without giggling. It was her husband's assistant.
It was a help. That's what
Not
you called
his
it one time,
lawyer.
Joy.
Not his doctor.
Yes, you did.
Not even his friend or old partner, but his assistant.
Well, ain't nothing different with sleeping with the pool boy. Which was what Portia was. I'm sorry.
But he's connected with some money. I
Yeah.
told y'all why. I don't know how. But he is connected with some money because I know, well,
You
I
talking
don't
about
know.
the
Jalen. Mhm.
did he do something with the NBA or something?
I don't know what he did.
Oh well. I ain't got no more notes. What y'all got?
That's it. It was okay. It wasn't I have no
Nope, all done.
expectations for the first episode. I never do. I go
I loved it
in,
though.
you know, to watch,
Yeah.
and just to see what it's
Who
gonna be.
shouldn't return for the remainder of the season?
They all are.
Who shouldn't return for the remainder
Oh,
of
who
the season?
shouldn't?
Based on the first episode.
Drew, Marlo.
It would probably be Sheree.
Exactly.
If you wanted to look at this as a I don't know. Look, I don't know the executives or the producer. Somebody likes Sheree. The audience don't, but somebody
likes her.
at
Carlos did
Bravo
say,
really likes Sheree and keep giving her chances because Sheree has never been interesting. She made the first season interesting.
what? I think Carlos said that the reason he got
We
because he
saw
put her
you,
on that list.
Latoya. Yeah.
He put her on that list, and he said because Sheree is easy to work with, she's very friendly, and she will produce a scene if needed. So when they're desperate,
Yeah, because I mean, look, Sheree seemed like the coolest person. I'm not
Yeah.
saying about like she a bone collector, but Sheree don't really try to hurt nobody but Nene. You know,
Yeah,
she
her and Nene.
but they used to go at it.
But
But
because even her and Kenya, their little house battle was like light shade. It
right.
was never, yeah.
Yeah, so Sheree, you know, she seemed like out of all of them, real down to earth. She wear
Yeah.
joggers all the time.
Oh, what am I
You
guessing?
know, she comfortable and she cute. So
I'm
I
thinking they're
mean,
trying to get her boy, that guy. They think he's gonna film. I think
well,
that's why.
well, we know what happens there.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I think they was banking on like a jailhouse love after lockup type situation.
Ah!
Because that show is popular.
They probably were.
Yeah. And so it didn't work out.
They probably, you're right.
Yeah. So Tyrone said you can't call him. Okay. And so, poor Tyrone. I don't know. What does he do for a living?
Whatever he can get for $8 an hour, wherever state he was in. I don't know.
I don't
'Cause
know what's
mean,
in.
it ain't like his kind of work. He was a
I don't know what's in it with.
not a producer, like a promoter.
Okay.
You know,
Because he did something with Nene, right?
Yeah, it was some kind
Okay.
of promotions. He does production.
That's
Isn't
cute.
that kind of production? Is that considered production?
What is?
Promotion.
Yeah.
Promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he I kind of wonder, was he in jail for that? Because it wasn't quite clear what he was in jail for. But I was wondering because you know promoters get in trouble for taking people money, promoting stuff that don't happen, and some go wrong and the money disappeared. Because I did wonder, was he in jail for that? Because he was in federal. He wasn't in no strong.
He wasn't in the like criminal, like he killed somebody. It was
right. So I wonder what he was locked up for.
So before we leave, I was wondering, what do y'all think? Do y'all think they're bullying Drew? I'm not bullying, but kind of picking on her. They talked about her French
she's
roll.
the new Porsche.
No.
Yeah. They talked about how she didn't lose weight. Really. No. They talked about her, how Ralph, but she's stupid over Ralph. She can't drop it like it's hot, so she ain't run no track. She had a French roll.
Yeah, talk about that.
And then Marlo said, she asked Marlo about the dress.
Don't say anything to her until she said something first. They're not bullying.
No, she didn't do anything.
Actually, nobody did it. Actually, that time, Marlo was on a mission.
Right.
Like, because she was really mad at Kenya, because Kenya was the only one that said something negative. And she came over there going off on Kenya. And then when she hit Drew, she was like, girl, what I do? Coming over here with a French roll on.
Well, everybody said something negative.
I didn't even know. I saw it was tucked in the back, but I didn't look and see if it was a French roll.
But it wasn't like what they said was even that bad. They were just like, why is it not a fashion show? Why they have the mannequins, you know?
And if you notice, Candy started it.
Yes, she did.
They act like they scared of her. Yeah. But will go on and go off on Drew. You ain't go off on Candy. She's the one that said, I ain't gonna lie. We was over here asking them. She's the one that started it.
She did. And then she was like, well, I would think that you girls who are real traveled. And she looked at Kenya and Candy. Then she was, that was a shady. Like, y'all should know better, but these other people shouldn't, like Drew. Because she got a French roll. That's basically what she said. Like, Drew ain't been nowhere. She ain't even had no gig in a while. Like she said, how you gonna even wear my dress? When was your last gig? Really, Marlo? Like, she's mean to Drew.
Yeah, she is. That's why I said she's the
Callie's like, she don't feel it.
She's the new Portia.
You think so?
Yeah, because Portia was
always
on.
They're only responding to what Drew opened her mouth and said.
What did she say, Callie?
She literally just said, what I do? Because she started going out for her and she was like, what did I do?
What did Drew do, Callie?
She actually did say nothing.
Hey, Gator.
Can y'all see this?
And Marlo will always land on her feet.
Marlo
is always connected.
Yeah, what is that? I see Sheree, but that's all I see. Who's the other people?
Gator. I wonder about that too. Gator, I do wonder about that. He said
This
that he
girl
can't.
posted, she said, who wore the red clutch the best?
I can't see it.
Never mind.
We can't see it. So, Gator, you think
Very
they're
much the
phasing
best. That's
Candy
what
out?
the picture was. Comparing Kenya's red purse to Marlo's red dress, which looks like Kenya's red purse. It's really funny.
Oh, you have to send that to me. I can post it.
Mm-hmm.
So Gator, you think they're phasing? You think they're trying to bring Phaedra back because Candy said she would not be with Phaedra.
Yes, you might be
Candy
right.
is game for Phaedra to come back.
Yeah.
Everybody else but Candy.
Yeah.
So,
Gator, I'm with you there. That makes sense.
Cause Candy don't do nothing.
Nothing. And her numbers this show,
Oh my God.
can't in her little reality show.
I watched it. It's not bad. I watched more episodes than Callie and only watched one. But
it might have a good number because Atlanta was expanding it.
Oh, I watched one. Yeah, I watched it only because Atlanta led it.
Yeah.
So I did watch it. It wasn't a bad show, but it's not something I'm gonna rush home to watch. And then Karen's little show was worse than
They
that.
just need to edit some things.
Sandy, did you watch Karen's show? Because you was all for it.
Yeah, I did watch Karen's show. I like Karen, but you know what? It's not what you're gonna call a showstopper. It's just kind of like a pleasant fill-in and nice to see, like family reunion kind of thing. But it doesn't have a lot of zip. So I don't think it's going to hold people's, although I love Karen and it was nice to see her family, the Wooten family. They have so much land and how they're going to pass it down. It's going to have some zip.
It wasn't.
And I didn't see that, although I do like her and it was okay.
Gator liked the show. So you and Gator, y'all the only two that watched it. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for helping her out.
I watched the first episode.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. It was.
What do you think, Joy?
It was. I mean,
did you see the last one, the family reunion?
I just saw the first episode of Karen.
Oh.
It wasn't bad. It just, like you said, it wasn't. I didn't care to watch it. I watched Candy's first episode. I actually watched it twice. I don't think it just didn't
I like Candy's OLG because they have a variety of different characters.
Yeah.
Sizzle and pop.
But a lot of those guys seem like they were gay to me, but they were dating women.
Like they had the Ring camera that was on everybody, and a couple of their employees, the manager and employee, got busted, and conflict of interest. So, I mean, they got a couple of shady characters that are in there that are most interesting. So I think Candy Show is going to do well, and but I don't
go ahead.
Although I really love Karen, I don't see that one having longevity. That's just my opinion.
Well, Gator just said someone said that her family was filming 2 weeks ago at a winery. Maybe it's for Potomac though, Gator, because they're filming Potomac. Because I think they just filmed Giselle's daughter, Sweet 16, because a few of them were there. There are some pretty girls.
You mean the twins?
Yes. Karen's daughter needs to fix her hair in the confessional. See, I didn't watch it. I don't know what but I want to go back to Candy real quick. So Gator said that Candy's not in the center anymore. Sheree was more centered than Candy. So I was like, I think you're right, Gator. And Sheree said on Carlos King's podcast that she wants Phaedra to come back, but Candy won't let it happen
because Phaedra stirs the pot.
So
Phaedra also was she held her own. It may have been fake because it
was.
Phaedra was a production all by herself. But she was enjoyable, and nobody had better confessionals than her.
Phaedra, yeah.
She had really good. It's just like whoever Karen, I wouldn't say that somebody, but she just forgets the words. But Phaedra had some of the best confessionals. She was quick on her feet, and she
very
was fun.
quick.
She was fun.
She was very quick. She
was very good. Her hands. Okay, that was her mode.
I giggle every time I think about Phaedra telling Kenya that time. Kenya said, "I would rather take a spoon and gouge out my eyes." Phaedra said, "Anybody got a spoon?"
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, I feel like,
Anybody
and I
got a
do feel like
spoon?
Phaedra and Kenya and even Nene's banter with each other was good, even though
Yeah,
sometimes it
Nene
wasn't.
was really good at confessionals
Yeah,
too.
they was really good. And do y'all feel like when Kenya told Marlo that she wasn't a reader, do y'all think Marlo's a reader?
Um, okay,
Marlo,
I
his
don't
other
like the way I
talent.
interpret reading. To me, I think it's a certain
No.
skill. Like I can put it up against the Olympics and give it categories and
Right.
stuff. I think it's to me what makes Phaedra a good reader and Marlo not. Phaedra will say things that you don't even know at the time, all the
Mm-hmm.
time that it's shade. You know, you
Mhm,
have to catch
You have
it.
to
It's
think
like
about it.
you have to think
mhm,
Yeah,
about it. And she has a way of weaving with words. Where you have Marlo, where hers cuts so deep.
it's awful.
It's not even a situation where it can ever be funny. Most shade is funny,
Yeah,
even away from you. You know,
but
you
hers
can be the
isn't.
target, you'd be like, that was jacked up, but it was
Mm-hmm.
clever. You know, if you
Yeah,
it shouldn't be hurtful.
and
Nobody
Marlo's
should
is.
cry at the end of Shade. Because
mhm.
Shade, I thought was light, not heavy. That's just being mean. And I think people try to put what Marlo, in my opinion, does is not shade, it's mean. You know, it's just like Eva looking at her and saying, "Girl, you need to do something with that ill fitted wig on."
Right.
That's
That
shade.
was funny as heck.
That was funny.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, even away from her, she can laugh. But to then come with um you got three baby daddies
Yeah,
or
or something just
something
evil.
like that. It's
Yeah.
you know, that's how in her head, that's how she fights. She
Mhm.
like you said, she cutthroat.
She
So
does.
it's no thought, it's no shade. It's many things you could have went on against Eva. Um, but to talk about her baby daddies to me
What's
is a line
wrong?
crosser.
And I left this up what Gator said because when I was talking about how Kenya was doing the live and Carlos surprised her and came on, he said that to her. He said, I watched the first episode and it looks like Marlo's trying to take over. And it looks like Marlo is going to try to get a moment with everyone. Like she's trying too hard. And
Mhm.
Kenya
She's trying
said,
to be
really?
like,
Because she hadn't watched it yet. So I
mhm,
really believe that you're right. It seems like they're trying to push Marlo on us, but I don't think people are going to like it. I really don't.
mhm.
But
Marlo is not classy. I wouldn't call her a classy lady. Okay.
no, you would
So,
not. But you called Karen classy, and I didn't agree with that. But okay.
oh, she's definitely classy. Oh, yeah. She's highly intelligent, slick.
Shade.
Yeah, oh, yeah, she's the shade queen. But you got to
First
give
of
it to
all,
has
Sandy,
delivery.
anybody
Okay.
that says hot box, the Hampton Hoes,
She,
they are not classy. Okay, that
And
is
what's
no.
and her obsession with
no.
that girl private
She talks
parts
about
is
her
Listen,
vagina every
lovely.
episode.
No,
that was
wait a
yeah,
minute.
what
I
you
hate to
say.
say it like this, but that was like the funniest thing ever.
She said she was
Martinique,
broken from Hampton
you said,
University.
I ain't never looked at a woman when she walked in the room and said, "Look at her
Look
fat."
at her vagina. I have never in my life.
No,
But
no,
Karen
and
loves.
that was like the
Yes, she
funniest thing
loves
ever.
Giselle's vagina.
She was obsessed with
She was, and I'm thinking, what did Giselle do? Mm.
it.
She's not classy, Sandy. I'm sorry.
No, I still I stand my ground. I
I
mean, you
never
know what?
forgot that. You said that years ago, and I remember, Sandy. You said it.
But
So,
she is
Yeah.
so
classy.
Callie said this was
Situation.
showing up on her. Did y'all have this on
Yes.
y'all's? I did not.
My I don't my thing, my DVR, it don't even have a picture. It just has words.
Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't have a picture either. But I was like, that's a slap to Nene too, because you know her thing is against Kim. So my first thing was, they is trying with Nene, okay? They is trying there.
Mm.
And then
Is that the one I sent you? That doesn't look like the one I
Yeah,
sent.
that's I don't know. I got it from somewhere. I thought it was the one you sent.
Okay.
Then Katie's begging.
Well, no, I sent
Andy
one,
for a
and then I
job.
saw somebody else kind of copy it. That's probably what that is.
Maybe
Does
I got it
he have
from
a dog or a baby?
He had a baby named, but Lucy is the dog from Beverly Hills that they tried to say Lisa Vanderpump sold the story to. So people are saying he finally got his Lucy and they put the dog, but he really got a baby. He got a girl.
This is brand new baby daughter.
But did y'all see what Katie's been begging him for a job, and she put this on the baby announcement. Congrats, Andy, on Lucy. I still need a job, bro. I will keep asking. Katie never gives up. Should Katie?
Well, I hate that she's that desperate.
Should she come back to Baton? I liked Katie.
I guess she said, I'm going to take, she said Brandy takes a subtle approach because, you know, Brandy
tries.
She did. She's like, I'm going to take the more upward approach.
Katie like, so I like Marlo. She's pretty. So you think Marlo's not cutthroat Gator?
Oh, I think she's very pretty.
Marlo definitely is.
But
she's cutthroat.
She's below the belt.
Yeah, she will tell you about her record, okay? And she said she got it earnestly. So, hey, she's not ashamed either.
I mean, yeah, she's been to jail, 50, 11 times? Candy doesn't fit this setting. Well. Yeah, I thought Candy did just have on a little jumpsuit. I thought Kenya looked the best at the gala. And then Drew and Sanaya, I guess that their name was next because they kind of matched. Sheree was kind of not great either. So you actually look better than the rest. Really? With the French roll, Shaquila.
You couldn't even tell they had a French roll. We only know it because they told it. I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, that's not necessarily old style. People do French rolls for formal occasions.
They're called chignons, actually. Yeah. Okay, it's a chignon.
No, just Wanda wears those.
What you say, Callie?
Just Wanda wears the French rolls with the croissant buns.
Right. What makes it crazy is that
Wanda does the finger wave. Oh my God.
Wanda does it in an informal setting.
What I just do, y'all? Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
It's because she does it in an informal. Wanda does it in an informal setting. That's what makes it ghetto. If it was a wedding, you would be it had the pearls in it. We would be talking about how pretty Wanda looks. Right. It's just out of place because to us it's more formal. Mm-hmm. I mean, not even to us. White people still wear
it's called a chignon for them though. It's a chignon.
But I mean, they
wear them all the time.
For weddings. It's just formal.
Candy's tired storyline, either her staff, her mother, or Todd cheating or gold digger innuendos.
I agree. I don't know why, but I think she comes back. Well, I tend to think Nene was talking about her when she said certain people are there to spy and to tell them stuff. I think Candy, because she hasn't been interesting to me. Now, again, she cool. Candy is super cool. As far as a regular person, she seems like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? If I stood next to her and said, "Hey, Candy," she might say, "Hey."
She might take a picture.
Kenya doing that.
Oh, she would to me. Maybe not you because she knows that you're mean to her.
No, I mean, I don't even see Marlo doing that. Mm-mm. I would see Cynthia doing that. Nene is
Nene gonna knock the camera out your hand.
Nene don't like that. Mm-mm. You know, as far as being cool, she said, I think Drew would.
Oh, Drew definitely would. Drew just happened to be on TV though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, Drew. I'm gonna leave you alone, Drew, because they bullied you.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
Some of them are not down chicks. Candy seemed like a pretty down chick, but that doesn't mean that she's interesting.
She's horrible.
So when people say a lot of times, I think so and so off the show, it's for me, it's not about hate. One of the things I did admire about Nene is when she was on the show is that she tends to be honest about that. There are some people that are dead weights that you kind of keep on a show too long, and the show starts to lose the audience. And I just think that it was certain people that they kept on too long.
Cynthia was one. She
Cynthia was
said
definitely one, and Candy is
Candy.
definitely one. I think Portia left at a good time. You should leave at
You
your
should leave
height.
on top. Yeah.
I know why Kenya is still there
Mm-hmm.
because she does produce, but it's gonna be time for her to move on. If I
Yeah.
was her, if she had a good year and it was a positive year and she's not the villain, it would be a good time to
She
walk
should leave.
away.
She tried to leave before, and Carlos made her come back. They talked about that once, but he wanted to put her to be on the show again. So I did not see Candace Instagram live, and please let me find it because I noticed she wasn't at the birthday party, but neither was
Um,
Karen. Um,
who birthday party?
the twins. It was
Oh,
Charisse, Robin, and Giselle. I don't know if they're trying to get her off the show or not.
I can see it. But when people were talking about this in the group, I said this shouldn't be a shock because one of the Karen, I'm telling you, was being honest when
Karen
she
said it.
said, she was just like, basically, Karen was like, this is who I am, da da da. And she was like, well, we're gonna start to tune you out. And I
Mm-hmm.
got a feeling that when you're feeling yourself, Candace is the type of girl that almost has to feel it
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't respond. You can't talk to her. I mean,
Well,
you have to be able
isn't
to
it time to move
respect.
Karen out? Sick of her.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
I agree with that as well. Yeah. And
But see,
Giselle is right around the corner.
but
You just
Karen
need
tried
to
to get her
get.
fired was it season before?
That was a
She
season
called HR
before
on
last.
her
Yeah.
when she should have been called HR on Karen for talking about Giselle's vagina. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
But I mean, I think
Thank you.
Karen's whole thing is she
Thank
can
you.
be dangerous. Candace, that's the same thing as saying I'm on Candace's side when I think she's right. And I can't emphasize this. 2 seasons ago, when the whole situation with Monique, I was 100% Team Candace. I
Yeah.
did not, I believe that to be right. Last season, Candace, in my opinion, was flat out wrong.
Oh my gosh.
I think she takes things too far.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. We can argue all day long. You don't entice people to want to hit you. I don't understand that. It's almost like you're baiting people. It's not fair to the people. And I didn't even think that she really baited what's her name? Because she started touching
Yeah,
her.
she didn't bait
So
Monique.
I don't think she played with it afterwards,
Yeah.
but I don't think she started that one.
So Gator thinks that Giselle is coming for Candace, but Karen has tried to get Candace off the show 2 seasons in a row, and nobody even says it. Karen called HR on Candace because she said she was threatened because Candace said that she was going to hell. She called on her, but nobody says that. And then at the reunion, she said, "If you keep on, we're going to stop listening. We're going to
Listening,
tune you
we're
out."
gonna silence you. We're gonna start
Nobody
tuning you
said a
out.
word that Karen's
And
doing this.
I don't.
It's always Giselle. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
Giselle is coming for Candace. I want to see how this plays out because it was insinuated that Giselle said Christy something inappropriate or said something inappropriate. I think people were immediately going to a sexual aspect. And I don't think that that was the case. I think it was likely he said something that may have been aggressive or she interpreted it as such.
Mm-hmm.
I,
I don't think it
but
was
I could be wrong,
We'll see.
but they because it wasn't him who said that he wanted Giselle. I can't remember who husband it was.
I gotta find this.
I can't remember who it was. Oh, that was
But
Michael.
I don't think
It was Michael.
Candace for some reason always gets to talk about the show and nobody else does.
Well, that's why he said she was a nightmare on Twitter.
She always gets to talk about it because
But
even Robin
she
on there,
doesn't do that. She talks in incognito.
yeah, because Robin was like when they were talking about on their reasonably shady, she was like, "We can talk about what's happening on the show, but Candace
Mhm.
somehow gets to do it." But I don't. She said maybe her contract's different. I'm like, Robin, you're crazy, but I don't know. Maybe she knows it's her last season. If she's doing the Monique and telling us what's going on, I'm not gonna like that either.
Yeah. Well, Candace, she can do that, but Candace doesn't have a strong audience. Now, she might get one if she's going against Giselle
Oh yeah.
because people tend to like who's going against Giselle. So
Well, what are you
might
looking at when you
against,
say that she doesn't have a strong audience? What are you looking at that makes you think
she
that?
doesn't. I
when
mean,
she
like I
have a
guess
tweet, she might you can buy the numbers.
the numbers
By the
of people who follow her.
yeah,
She does
that's
not
her
have.
main thing of communication is Twitter.
Not get her, Giselle. Y'all ain't right. I don't want Candace
See,
to
I
get that,
told you. People,
but
there are people that don't like Giselle, so they'll run to her. But it would be against so much because most people are still against her because of Monique.
yeah, so she doesn't need to go after Giselle. It's not the time. And another thing is like I think she was like, "Hey, wait a minute." Wendy went against Giselle, and her first season, her second season, got to sit by Andy, and I ain't got to do it yet. So let me try it. So people know who to go after to sit by Andy, and I don't know if she's trying to sit by Andy or what. I wouldn't want to sit by him, but
Why wasn't she sitting next to Andy when they got into that fight?
I don't know. It was
Who was sitting
Giselle,
next to Andy?
and Karen.
Why was Karen sitting
I don't
next to?
know.
Oh, because I was in the middle.
And then Giselle and Wendy was the after that.
Okay.
People just don't like
Well,
Candace, and they like Giselle more than
I've always
Candace.
liked Giselle, but I have no problem going after her.
Yeah, I don't want her to go after Chris, but it depends on what happens. We got to see. Because if she does wrong, I'm going to say it. You know, I'll say it.
Yeah.
But I love Giselle. She's my favorite.
Oh, Gator. He loved Karen, Lord.
Well, she did watch the show, so I can't say. All the people who love Karen, only 300 of y'all watch the show. But, do you have anything? I guess we're going to do Jersey maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. We're coming back. We're going to do Huntsville and Atlanta next Monday because Sunday's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy early Mother Day. And then we're going to do, I guess, Wednesday. Y'all want to do Jersey? Next Wednesday? Okay. So with Jersey, what we found out is there's rumors. What's the rumor? Jackie's leaving.
Oh, yeah. They're saying Jackie's leaving.
Yeah.
Tracy's not coming back. Well, Jackie's not leaving.
She's demoted.
Tracy's leaving. Jackie was demoted.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not she's coming back, I don't know. And allegedly, there is 3 girls that they're testing.
Yeah.
One of Teresa's friends, Marge's friend, and Melissa's
friend. But Jackie's kind of upset because they're trying to get her sister on, right?
Allegedly, there was rumors that they were trying to get her sister on. And if you all remember, maybe it could have been her first season on. Her and her sister haven't talked in like 10, 15 years.
So I wonder if
why was she trying to get her on the show?
Well, okay, so here was the rumor. The whole rumor was they was finna get rid of Teresa and Melissa, or at least Melissa. And they wanted to focus on a new family. Because initially, the first Jersey, if you go back to the first Jersey, there was really one family and Teresa. Teresa was the only one that wasn't associated with those 3. It was 2 sisters and a sister-in-law, and then Teresa. Oh, and Danielle. Danielle and Teresa weren't associated with that family. But Teresa was really, really, really best friends with 2 of the girls. They didn't, so they would, this show was in particularly about family. And then when some of the Manzos left, Dina left, Teresa's family came in like the 3rd season.
Melissa them joined. Okay.
And Melissa and their cousin. They had a cousin too.
Kathy or Katie or whatever. And Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really the premise of their particular show was family.
All right.
I would have liked to seen, I don't think it's going to happen now, Beverly Hills have all the sisters on at one time.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Now I know it ain't going to happen. It should have happened this season.
Cal and Kathy aren't even talking right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised though. Kyle has no loyalty to her sister.
She doesn't.
Like, because she sure didn't.
She really doesn't. She really doesn't. Yeah, it's kind of sad.
She doesn't. She'll throw her sisters under the bus, baby.
So sad.
And has, yeah.
So do we have anything else, ladies?
No.
We did I've been trying to keep us to an
No.
hour and 20, hour and 30, so we're there. Who hat did you buy in candles? Robin?
Robin's hat and whose candles? Probably Wendy's or Karen's.
Mm.
Both of them were overpriced. It's ridiculous.
So Robin's, I thought it was Ashley who questioned me as health. I don't know.
I actually know why Robin is there. Say
Question,
whatever
whose
you
house?
want. Y'all don't
Robin
think she
there.
has a place? She's the most relatable woman of
She is.
all
They
of
need
those
one.
women.
They
Like, and she does contribute in subtle ways. She's just not an in your face, I'm gonna fight you type chick.
do. Mm-hmm.
Although she has me.
Oh, you bought both candles. Okay, I have a question. Whose candles better? 3 wick, 1 wick? Gator.
Yeah, Gator. Who's
And
candle?
then we gonna leave. I just need to know who's the better candle.
Who had the better candle? Y'all so silly.
Let me know. I'm gonna put our what you
was
call
And
it.
did you should do a candle review on it.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Drew, we want to try your 21-day weight loss. Callie, can you cut this out and send it to her? Or I'll send it to her.
Sure.
Chat her
Yeah,
up. We're
yeah.
gonna do a
Then did she say she lost 25 pounds in 2 weeks?
She
What was her
said
lie?
10.
No, she said 25
10.
pounds. No,
10 weeks.
I wrote it down. Hold on, let me find it.
No, she did.
Yes,
I
she
thought
did, Mama
said
Cedar.
10
She
pounds.
lost 25
The
pounds
before
in
and
3
after
weeks.
pictures?
She lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks after her mommy makeover. And then what about Candy gonna say? Well, she's still a thick girl. They just was so mean to Drew.
They did say that.
And then
But if you
Bronco
gotta show
showed
a
the
before
picture
and
and she
after
looked
picture
the same
like that,
size. I was
the
like,
before
That was a terrible.
and
I can't
everything they
believe she
said.
did that picture.
okay, Wendy smelled better, but Karen's afraid because 3 weeks lasts longer than 1, right?
Oh.
Is that true? Or no? I do
Gator,
wax melt, so I don't
Gator,
know.
I'm gonna send you my cash app. Since you like wasting your money,
Right.
I'm cash app. No, just like
I'm cash app Pretty Doll Monty. And I
right,
will send you something. I don't know what.
right.
Depending on how much you send me, I will mail you something.
Something. Look.
Lip block what you need.
Right.
We awful. Oh, I gotta do our social media and then we'll be done. Anything else before I do that, y'all?
Nope.
All right. So we are ChatHerUp or ChatHer on Twitter, but everything else is ChatHerUp. TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else we got, Callie? It's something else. Clubhouse, which we don't use. What's the other thing?
Pinterest.
I did Pinterest, but it's one thing you set us up for and we never use. FaceTime or something for the people.
Yeah, we didn't put that on there though, because it's so I don't quite know what to do with it. I can fan fave. FAV.
Uh-oh.
No, yeah,
Ju-
FAV.
Drew, she said her storyline's fake, Joy. Everybody's thinking it.
I thought it. I hope she wouldn't do that for that. But now y'all gonna make me look at her because it actually crossed my mind. But I can't. I always think about, but what benefit would it do for her? Like I could kind of understand if although he is the villain here, it makes her look foolish. I just can't imagine a woman would be okay with trying to make herself look foolish unless she was doing a male.
Well, but we're talking about Drew. Drew made herself look foolish last season, complaining about the single prophet trying to mess with somebody else who was also single.
Because she believed that
in her
head, she believed what she was
And then
saying.
she took a picture with
kept saying it with conviction.
And then she took a picture with the Delilah Portia. I'm sorry.
No, wait a minute. I
said yes.
No.
You said yes.
No, I didn't know. Why she gotta be the Delilah?
It was a
that
joke.
Man, wife, and somebody. She got a whole baby.
Only she can answer the Delilah
assistant.
question. Because she definitely is Delilah.
And we have a baby that was born full term. So we know beyond a shadow of a doubt she was having an affair. I don't even know why this is an issue.
That baby could have been premature, just big. You don't know.
That went home in 2 days.
Listen.
Who grew up in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll sell some flat tummy tea. Let's see. Oh, what I do, Tori? I didn't do anything. I just called her Delilah. I like Portia though. I didn't like her show, but I like her. So anything else? Anybody else? Are we
Did
gonna
y'all
see
miss
y'all?
her on the show today?
I did not.
Who?
Portia.
No.
did
I
not,
mean,
okay.
I don't ever think you miss something. You gotta watch it a lot.
Yeah.
Portia gave a funny element to the show because she was goofy. So she usually, if she wasn't crying, making you
Right.
laugh. You know what I'm
Or if she
saying?
wasn't saying 365 days, right?
But she was always coming up with, I don't care if it was her and her jiggling nasty walk
Oh
or
God.
just something, or she gave a funny element. She gave a light element to the show. I was kind of hoping that Drew would have done that
Mm.
and not a heavy element.
Because
Like,
Drew stole her hair and her face, so you thought she would have stole her attitude, but she didn't do it. Do y'all think Drew looked like Portia?
I mean, she
No.
might be wearing her hair.
She is wearing her go naked hair.
Yeah. That's what it looked like. She just got better wigs.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it looked like.
But yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, Drew. I like you, but I was mean to you just like everybody else. I feel bad. Anyway, all the people who are watching, we got y'all on here. We're gonna say peace out. Thank you all for joining us. We were all over the place, so I don't know if this show was good or not, but I had a good time. So we will be back.
I'm still dizzy.
Happy
Met
Mother's.
Gala. We'll be putting out some Met Gala pictures tomorrow with our reviews.
All right, we sure will. Callie's gonna do that. And what else? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And Callie, don't say the fathers who are mothers because we had an argument last year on that. Do y'all remember that? Was that last year or was that Father's Day?
What happened?
Did we?
Joy and Callie got
I don't-
into it
was
so
that last
bad.
year?
I was like, oh my God. I can't
And
remember.
how do you remember that? I forgot all about that.
Girl. So yes, we're not Happy Mother's Day to the mothers.
Yes, I remember.
Y'all ain't argued in a long time, and I'm kind of sad about it because y'all have the best argument. But and then so we'll be back next Monday. I think that's the 9th. We're gonna do Huntsville and what's the show? Atlanta. So we might come on 5-ish or maybe 4:30ish or 5 if we can. And then Wednesday we will do Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion. That sound good to y'all?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all ready to peace out? Sandy, are you gonna say bye? Sandy still on?
Yeah, you have to unmute. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all of those that are mothers. And I'm enjoying the show, and I like it's really got a sense of classiness, this show. Okay. When I look at others, I guess it's the quality and intelligence of the people that participate that makes the show. So I'm glad to be a part. It's so wholesome and so uplifting. It's a nice mix.
Oh, thank you, Sandy. I'm the wholesome one. Joy's not, and Callie really isn't. But okay.
Well, the balance is what makes it is,
She was saying our show was wholesome and classy, and I was saying I made it that way. Y'all did not, but okay.
No, it's the opposing view. Of course, Joy always takes the opposing view, and I don't know if they scripted that in for her to take that view because she's very bright. Like if you notice, she would with PhD, she keeps saying Melanie instead of Melody. Now I know.
First of all, she's pre-PhD.
Right, I'm pre-PhD.
A boy, you understand? So she likes to say Melanie as a dig, okay?
Yeah.
Accidentally on purpose. But I love Joy.
I'm dead serious. I swear I'm saying Melody.
Oh, come on.
But obviously I'm not because a whole lot of people have called me.
You say Melanie, not Melody.
I mean, I'm close.
She says Melanie and it should be Melody. Just say Melanie
and then
out of the door.
We call Areola.
Yes, she does. Oh, Callie. You done
Yeah,
started
yeah.
something.
Call it
Girl.
sister girl. It's fine. Go ahead, run it.
Kelly.
Now, areole is a woman's body part.
Well, she likes body parts and she likes sucking on stuff, so we gave her a body part.
This
I'm the
is true.
classy one still, even though I said that. Oh, but Cindy, we love you coming on. with
Was
us.
she engaged? At least she got her
Happy man's engagement.
fiance.
That's what she say anyway. He might just want her to do some things with some change, and he gave her a ring. So
Yeah.
Well,
So
y'all know
are
what
they
she want, what they
to bring her
want.
did y'all
on a
see
show?
that
Are they-
Portia had the engagement, like her people, they had like a little bridesmaid thing. Say hey, Tinkin.
Oh, how cute!
I
Oh,
don't know
lick
why he
your
wants to be on
mommy.
there.
Did you say Portia had an engagement party?
She had like a bridesmaid thing. He
Was
let
it
it
posted
the air, I don't know.
anywhere?
It was like Shamari. What's
Was
her
that
name?
at the pool
Shamia?
party or is
Shamir.
it something different?
No, that wasn't at the pool party. That wasn't at
Was that
Fallon's
when he
pool.
was still married? Or are we talking about something different?
This was like when she came from Africa and met his other wives. She had,
Oh, that's right. So it was his first wife's
yeah,
pool.
she met his 1st and
Mhm.
second wife. in
Portia got
Africa.
some catching up to
Did
do.
she?
No, that's what people were saying, Joy. You remember?
I remember,
Yeah,
but
no,
I thought
it didn't
maybe
happen.
she had some pictures. I mean, I'm
No,
sure
it
she
didn't
met her.
happen. People be lying. They just be trying to cause problems and
Yeah.
not add to it.
It looked like she's having a ball though.
She does look happy.
She
I will say
really
that.
does. Like I know that everybody look happy on social media.
Yeah.
They took 10 pictures and picked
That
the
picked
best,
the best
of the
one.
10.
I do it. Mhm.
So I know that happens, but she is painting a nice picture.
And Fallon and her boo are happy too on social media.
Now, because she'll lose it
She
in a
had on
minute.
that same white suit before in their interview.
Yeah, but she was pregnant in the interview, right?
Right. And said she was.
Oh, I
She
know you were
wasn't.
not trying to clown.
I know. I'm an equal opportunity. But she done
She
got
was
so
pregnant
skinny.
by her husband's assistant.
Assistant. I'm mad at her.
Don't forget that part.
That
Not
says a lot
Lil
about the
Joe.
husband, okay? If the
Uh-huh.
assistant was better.
Right. By her husband's assistant.
What do you want to play? All right, y'all. My dog wants
Joy.
to play. He wants to.
Huh?
Joy ain't right.
Huh?
Look, she's talking.
Joy, was
Callie,
that the
go
bus
ahead.
driver in St. Louis that was beating on the child?
Beating on who?
Did you see it? St. Louis, the bus driver that beat up the student.
What happened?
Oh, I
see
heard
it?
about that. And
Was that your- what?
I heard about it. I didn't.
Why did he beat the student?
Because he was probably cussing him out.
Because the
I
student
know
spit
something
on him.
happened. I mean, it's not right, but I know he just didn't go beating up kids one day.
He spit on him.
The student spit on him?
He
Oh,
beat up that kid like that kid was a man. He beat him
He
up like
should
he was
have.
a man. It
I'm
was
sorry.
just
why did he? See,
How old was he?
did he stop the bus?
he was a 70-year-old man.
He was
Huh?
a what?
How old was the boy?
Will you leave me alone?
I think they said he was 14.
Oh,
Okay, he needed
I'll
that.
send you the
and
video.
the bus driver was 70.
No.
Oh.
Joy, no, you don't believe that.
I do. If he
You don't
spit
believe
on
that.
him,
If
you,
a 14-year-old spit on a 70-year-old man,
that's
he
very
gets
that's
whatever
elder abuse.
consequences was coming.
Yeah, that's elder abuse too,
So why did he get arrested?
because he hit a
Why
minor.
is he in jail?
Exactly. You can't, no matter what
Okay,
they
so
do.
then-
So,
The
Kelly, are
mind
you telling me
not
if
on
a
it.
child spit on you, what would you do? What would you do?
I don't honestly know. I'd probably be in jail too. But
Right. I got bail money for
I don't
all
know
of
what I
us
did.
with that situation.
I
'cause that
mean,
wouldn't
I
happen.
just can't imagine.
and it's a
No.
reaction. I'm sure he feels horrible.
I'm sure
no,
he
you wouldn't.
does.
No, you wouldn't, Joy.
Look, we're
Joy,
building a defense,
that
okay?
70-year-old
Phaedra
man
Parks
beats that
is going to
boy.
be his attorney, and Phaedra's
He
going
wouldn't
to
do
be
that.
the defense.
Girl, they supplied him extra peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
That's
as
not,
we
y'all wouldn't act
speak.
like that. Y'all ain't crazy. Y'all wouldn't act like that.
My daughter would never spit on
Oh
Y'all
my
anything.
wouldn't act.
God! Look at
Well,
Stormy.
he just wouldn't be permitted to ride the school bus for the rest of the year.
He
His
is
parents
too
got to
cute.
find a way to come
I
and
know.
get
Ain't
him
he cute?
Right.
and back and
Stormy,
forth,
He
but
is
He
he
is
ride
cute.
from the
cute.
bus, okay? Don't care
right.
what kind of hardship, okay?
Oh,
Mm-mm.
girl. Mm-mm.
Because it took everything in me